So parents, give a round of applause to our students. And I know students, you're here because, you know, there's no extra credit. There's no extra credit. It's like you're here because this is what you guys, you do every year. Every year, this is done. So please, when you play with passion, and to entertain and have fun. Have fun. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Principal Woods Powell.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm so happy to see so many people here. Our, of course, alumni, our amazing guests, our parents, aunts, uncle. I know there's grandmothers here. I just spoke to one of my favorite grannies a few minutes ago. But thank you so much for coming out tonight. I want to just say a big thank you to Assistant Principal Natalie Hyde. Can you stand up, Natalie? AP Hyde. Thank you so much. I know she saluted Mr. Eliot, our amazing music director. I know she saluted Ms Fortuna and Ms Cho, our two visual arts directors here. I mean, they are powerhouses. And they're the reason why the students are able to produce such an amazing, such an amazing expression of the arts. And I want to thank the staff that stayed back tonight. Teachers, guidance counselors, all staff, thank you so much for being here in this celebration. So, as you all know, tonight is a celebration of just creativity, hard work, right everyone, and the many talents of our students. The music you will hear and the artwork you will see, right everyone, represents countless hours of practice, right students? Reflection and dedication guided by our incredible music and art teachers. Events like this remind us, right everyone, that education is not just about academics. It's also about expression, right everyone, imagination and community. The art brings us together, tells our stories, and allows our students to shine in powerful and meaningful ways. And in a time like this, once again, this is the time for all of our stars to continue to shine, right everyone? Everyone is worthy. Everyone has something to give. And in this school, we celebrate our diversity, right everyone? The beauty, yes, come on. About diverse. And with that being said, I want to salute my mother. My mother's here, everyone. And my mother, I'm going to say it, yes. Martha Woods, a veteran of the DOE, she retired. She's an amazing elementary school teacher. And I'm going to say it, not only did you educate us, but so many others. And my mom immigrated from Costa Rica, Central America. Right, Mama? I am a proud, right, that's right. I am a proud Afro-Latina. I'm a proud Black Latina. And we represent, once again, the diversity, we'll say it again, of our community and our gifts. So tonight, we are going to have a time of celebration of community, and we're going to hear our amazing students and see their artwork, that once again, we're going to just have so much pride, because tonight, there we go, all right. Tonight is a celebration, so thank you everyone for being here. Appreciate you all.
Everyone should have something on their chair. So whenever or after each session, please hold this up to celebrate our students. Thank you. Mr. Eliot.
Thank you. I'm just going to yell. We're going to start off, as we always do, with the junior band over here. And so one of the wonderful things about Infotech is that we give students an opportunity to learn a musical instrument if they have not had that opportunity previously. So a lot of musicians here started playing their instruments maybe the second week of September when they got here. So that's, 3 months and change ago. So we're going to start off with the junior band. We're going to do 3 tunes. This first one's called Holiday Rock. Here we go. Let us rock. Drums are good. cannot be complete without over-representation of Jingle Bells. So we're going to play Jingle Bells again, but this version has maybe the worst title I've ever seen. I think it's printed in your program. It's called I Saw Santa Dance the Samba on His Sleigh, which is wordy when Santa Samba would work just as well. But it gives our percussion section a chance to play a samba groove and a couple other things that happen. I'd also like to point out that some students over here wind up having solos, so applause for that happens as well. Here we go. The Santa Samba. Here it is. One. Legitimately, interestingly composed. We're gonna make scary, creepy noises as though we're in a blizzard. I was impressed enough at how far we got with this group early in the year that I, made sure that we play some actually interesting music on the concert, which doesn't happen every year. So we're gonna Blizzard Fury. Here we go. Actual music, not jingle. All right.
She's called Dr. Lou and Op.
Three. Is the north wind blowing the music off the stand? The blizzard. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. places. I direct your attention over here. This year we have a couple students led by Gabriel here on the flute who have put together a small group that is performing in and around the New York City area, possibly near you. They did a gig at a retirement center. That went really well. They got invited back, so they got another gig there. They have a couple gigs in. I think we're going to some in January. So they're out performing. And so while we get strings situated, they're going to do one of the tunes that they've been doing over there. But I want to stress, I have almost nothing to do with this. This is led by them. You know, and here they are. What do you guys do? You're all through the night? Great. You're all through the night. Alright, so we're going to continue with the string orchestra. The string orchestra has been around now since I came to Infotech, which I guess like year 7, interrupted by the pandemic there. This group also has a number of students that started playing their instrument when they got to Infotech in September. In both cases, one of the things that I really like about this school is that it gives students an opportunity to learn instruments that they didn't have that opportunity for elementary school, or if maybe they started and then lapsed for a while and came back. So we're going to play 3 tunes. This first one is a Christmas sampler. Here we go.
I boosted the exposure.
Fine. high school concerts with an overrepresentation of jingle bells and samplers and stuff. But again, now we're going to continue with some interesting music. This is called Two Winter Sketches, and it's 2 parts, and it's arrangements of the holly and the ivy and jingle bells, but not in a very obvious way, so much more interestingly written. Anyway, it's 2 parts. Traditionally, in a 2-movement piece, one does not clap between them. If you feel so moved, you may. But we're going to go right from one into the second. I'm not sure your program indicates that. Here we go. This is The Holly and the Ivy, part 1. Let's find G. Okay, we're all playing over G first. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, so he's not coming over, right?
One, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, the string orchestra here with a tune called North Pole March, and as early in their career string players, one of the things that bands are really good at is playing marches, because you blow air through the horn, it's nice and loud. One thing that's really hard to do on a viola is play a march, so we're going to play a march. We spent a lot of time working on this because this is one of those situations, kind of like we did over there, where this is more difficult than kind of the average repertoire would be, and so we spent a lot of time on it. So here's our North Pole March. Everybody find your first note, F sharp, F. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and go. mic is good.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our two art teachers, our fantastic art, awesome art teachers. Ms. Fortuna is on my right, and Ms. Cho is on my left. This was possible. If you look in the background of the art that students are, it's amazing. If you look on the hallways, I wish you can go to the second floor. And this all started with, gotta pay homage to Mr. Cordero. And he started, and what he started, the vision he had, and where they are today is leaps and bounds. So without further ado.
Hi everyone, good evening. Thank you so much for being here. We are so excited to have you here again to look at all of the beautiful artwork and listen to the incredible music that our students play. Please take some time before you go to stop and look at all of the amazing works that they've created this far since September. There's a little bit of everything in my class. For example, students worked on yarn paintings inspired by Hispanic Heritage Month. They did identity still life artworks in pencil, where they showed a little bit about themselves through the objects that they carry with them every day. And then they also did chair paintings in watercolor, but that shows a little bit about their culture, where they come from, or a memory, or some kind of a story. So all of the artworks that are there have a deep meaning that they really thought about a lot. So please take some time to look at it and read the stories behind it. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm the other art teacher, Ms. Cho. So this year I taught studio art and illustration, and if you go out later, you'll be able to see the paintings and drawings that my students created. What was really special about this year specifically, both our classes were able to create artwork from a teaching artist named Ms Cho from MoMA, Museum of Modern Art. So I hope that all of you get a chance to look at all of the amazing artworks that we created this year. Thank you.
Great. So over here, we have senior band. My predecessor here at Infotech, Mr. Charlie Evans, set the band program up. Took him quite some time to do it with a junior band and a senior band, so that he could differentiate between students who come to Infotech with a whole lot of prior experience. For example, the four gentlemen who played the quartet there can join this group, which is, people who have more experience and aren't just starting when they get here. So this is senior band. We're gonna do 4 tunes for you. And in the spirit of over-representing everything, the first one is a medley called A Cartoon Christmas. And in A Cartoon Christmas, you will hear Frosty the Snowman. Christmas Time is Here from the Charlie Brown movies, which happens to be a spectacularly well-written song. And Alex Aureliano is going to play a solo melody on that. And then it ends with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, probably from the claymation 1950s version that everyone loves and is kind of weird. So here we go with Cartoon Christmas. All right. Is everybody ready? Turn the camera to please. Oh, there you go. Here we go. Okay. Sound good? Okay.
I don't have that shape, so.
right, we have a elaborate percussion reshuffling. This next is In the Little Christmas. I know there's been various choir arrangements and other high school things. There's a movie with Lucille Ball, where she thinks it was trying to say early 1960s. Very like kind of happy yet somber Christmas song. I really like it. Here's just We Need a Little Christmas when we get our act together.
Back to
Alright, this thing We Need a Little Christmas. Cool. Do you see it? I got to see it. Alright. Are we good? Checking everybody? Come on, let me clap. Yeah. Come on. Get that first row back. Ready? Yep. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Everybody these days does some version of the Polar Express. I did the holiday concert with an orchestra playing. We did the same thing. Polar Express is a train song and a movie. And we have Hazel City over here on guitar. And Hazel this year was for New York State. It was the first alternate, which means like number 2, for all-state jazz band. So in the entire state of New York, we have Hazel here. And so this song, being about trains, also there's a whole lot of blues and American music, also about trains. So Hazel's going to play a little intro before this one. Are we all waiting for all in position? Anyways, here's the Polar Express with an intro by Infotech's own Hazel City. See, I got some. tune for everybody. This is an arrangement of "Oh Christmas Tree," but done as mostly a bossa nova. We spent some time talking about Brazilian music in here, and in senior band, we play a lot of American music, a lot of jazz. We talk about how American music and jazz gets played, and things about it that are not written on the paper, you just kind of have to know. And Brazilian music is completely different, but similar in that there's stuff that's not on the paper that you just have to know. So we did this arrangement and we changed it a little bit because a lot of the original bossa nova music of the mid-20th century was a lot more relaxed and laid back and really just was a guitar and a singer. So the middle section, there's a saxophone solo. Yu Sakamaki is going to play it. And instead of having the drums play, or instead of me playing like the bass or something, it's just going to be guitar and some light percussion and saxophone the way kind of a traditional mid-20th century Brazilian bossa nova would sound before we go back into the very Americanized arrangement that the rest of the band play. So here's Christmas Tree Ride. Got in the boat. What do you need, Eddie? So, there you go. Get those ready. Pretend you're good. Get brakes on. Okay. Ready? Oh, 1. 2. 1. 2. 1, 2, 3.
That's it. It's like it's a wrap. So, students, can you stand so you
Some of them can't. Yeah.
Okay, all right, you know what? Teachers, all the teachers, let's stand and give them a round of applause. Thanks for everyone who came out. I see, I see Dr. Turner, Jean-Philippe, Ms. Robinson, AP Rodriguez, Kinzer was here. Ms. Lopez, we had a parent meeting up. You know, we're working, we're multitasking. AP Rodriguez, thank you so much for everyone who came and supported. Parents, of course we couldn't do this without you. So really, you see your children playing up here, but it's a reflection on your hard work, on the values and all the love. And I know at this time of year, can be hard for some of us, right? It can be hard for some of us, but know that we here at Infotech, we're family, right? We're family. That's how we are. We've always been, we'll always be here, or maybe not all of us, but you know, the doors will always be open and the lights are gonna be on for you. So feel free to call here home anytime, okay? So Principal Woods, close us out.
Okay. You all did a great job. Wow. Great job. Wow, what an outstanding night, right, everyone? All right. So I wanted to say two things. Just congratulations to our students and staff for this amazing night. I had to put a spiel out there. But I wanted to also say to the parents, I have three things to say. Parents and our amazing families, this year toward the end, we're elevating the parent engagement. So AP Rodriguez is right there. I don't know if you want to come up with me. But this year, at the end of the year, we're going to be awarding our parents. We have asked for additional just support. Come on, AP Rodriguez, come on. All right, that's Assistant Principal Rodriguez. Alicia Rodriguez oversees guidance and student support. But we want you to know that we see you parents, we need you, we need your participation, we your kids coming to school every day, doing well, and we've asked some of our partners to help us to celebrate our parents toward the end of the year. So look out for that. We're going to be having a big celebration to honor our parents, and our parents, where kids have improved attendance, grades, just being active. We're gonna reward you. We want you to know that we need our parents, we need our families, and we want you to feel welcome in our school, and we'll create more of those opportunities. Last but not least, we heard our music students today. We saw our PowerPoint. But before you leave, please look at the work of the visual arts students. Do not leave here without giving them the time and support, because they put so much into their work. The art, the beautiful artwork and projects that you will see lining the hallway. Don't run out of here. Please take your time and say, ooh, that looks great. All right, everyone? Please do not leave without saluting our visual arts students who are working hard with Ms. Cho, Ms. Fortuna. Okay, everyone, we want to make sure that they have their time. So thank you again. We wish you an amazing holiday season. Thank you so much for making the info community so beautiful. Once again, our diversity is our pride, right everyone? Yes. Our diversity is our pride. We love our community. And congratulations again to our students. You all did a great job tonight. Thank you everyone. Be safe. Happy holidays.